What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Dre from Tripping with Dre and Michelle, and welcome to my studios, Trackhead Studios in Ben Harbor, Michigan. Sunday, April 30th. I want all my supporters to meet me at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Big Daddy Beard Gaming's YouTube channel for the Battle of the Beats. Yeah, your boy is participating in a Battle of the Beats. And the challenger, well, his name is irrelevant, and he may be playing some cute stuff, but this what y'all gonna hear. He don't want it, y'all. He don't want this smoke. He don't want it. Let me see if I got a little bit more smoke for him. There we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, if there are three things I absolutely love, it's this. I love great trash talking before any epic bout. I also love great advertisement and promotion. And even more importantly, I love my new line of cigars right here. It's called B.O.B. Not to be mistaken with Battle of the Beats. This is black on black. That's right. That's right. But what's going on, everybody? How you feeling? How you living? You already know who it is. It's your boy Jay, a.k.a. Big Daddy Beard, a.k.a. Don Beard King. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of my podcast, The Debate Table, Battle of the Beats, the series. For those that are new to this is a podcast that serves as an umbrella under my gaming channel, B.D.B.G.P, Big Daddy Beard Gaming Promotions, where we talk about an array of different topics that I myself and you, yes, you, have given me the opportunity to create for everybody to come through at the table, talk, debate, and topic. So we have a lot of fun over here. We definitely do our thing. Everyone is entitled to their opinion in regards to every single discussion that we have. And like I said, we just have a good old time. Anybody's welcome to the table. So all you got to do is just pull up a chair. But yeah, this is Battle of the Beats, episode 7. What we do over here is we give music artists, producers, DJs, you name it, the opportunity to showcase their musical talents by facing off against one another in fun and friendly one-on-one competitions. But it's a little bit different because you're not just tailoring it to just one specific type of genre. We focus on all different types of genre of music, anywhere from dance, rap, hip hop, jazz, funk, soul, electronic, techno, you name it, so forth and so forth. But we're going to dig into tonight's episode. We got the champion, Chris Wansel, from episode 1 of the series. He's facing off against the challenger, Big Dre. It's definitely going to be a good one. But I'm not doing this one alone. So allow me to introduce my judges who will be up on the panel rocking alongside me. Let me bring them up one by one. What's going on, everybody?
Hey, hey. Hello. Hey, everybody.
How you feeling? How you
Hello.
Clap it up for them.
Clapping for everybody too. Hey, hey.
So just going in order, I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves, let the world know what they do, what they specialize in, what they got going on. Starting with my lovely Auntie Styles. Go ahead and kick us off.
Hello, I'm Angie Styles. I am just growing my YouTube channel still. Working on some merchandise. Got my own line of t-shirts out now, eye candy. So get ready for the summer with your eye candy t-shirts on. And working on some new music as well and a podcast. So all that's coming soon. Stay tuned. It's good to see everybody. Everybody looks beautiful. Hi, Angelina.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How's everybody doing? At it again, media. Hey. Hey, there she is.
He keep forgetting me.
Greetings.
He like, hello.
I'm doing. Who's next?
Oh, but real quick too, with these eye candy shirts, just so you guys know, ladies and gentlemen, these are unisex for both men and women. You can get them in any color, any size. Just hit me or my aunt up and let us know. Also, remember the hashtag candy couldn't be so sweet. UK, you up to bat?
My channel is about a lot of things. Just to sum it up, it's a little something for everybody. That's it.
Yeah. Short but sweet. I like it.
Yes.
No chaser.
I mean, that's how you got to do it sometimes. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing right.
Nothing's wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. All rise down below for Judge Angelina. Go ahead and kick us off.
Ooh, Angelina.
So I'm the Honorable Angelina Nordstrom. I just started my content creating journey wearing a hat, or in this case, a halo. And I just started it within less than a year. And I have a docuseries called Chasing Liberation on my channel. And I also have a weekly live stream called The Message on my channel. On The Message, we talk about a lot of things. I interview content creators such as everyone who's here and anyone who's really just doing the damn thing in the YouTube streets and just getting to the tea. We spill tea on the show. And most times questions are pretty much, unfiltered, unlimited, that type of thing. We get down and dirty with it. But we also do so with purpose. We also produce art with purpose. That's the purpose for having, a show like The Message and then having a docuseries like Chasing Liberation. So yeah. And I'm glad to be here again because I love being on episode 1. It was fun. So glad to be back.
Absolutely, absolutely. Next up is Nino Brown down there.
I only wore the shades, bro, because I thought it was part of the dress code. You had your shades on, so I put some shades on. But you know what? I'm gonna take these joints off because I can't see Nathan up here.
Oh man, you got to keep it fly and flashy, bro. I mean, it's the Leo gang. You know what?
Dude, I gotta be able to read, man. I gotta be able to read. I gotta be able to read, man. But much love, man. Thank you for having me back for a second appearance on the Battle of the Beats. My name is Rod, and I'm actually the founder and CEO of the Points Blank Network, which is Points Blank Travel, where I talk about traveling for free with points and miles. Points Blank Finance, where I talk and teach people how to invest on a budget, whether it's with crypto or stocks. And the Points Blank Experience, where I interview various YouTubers and non-YouTubers, and Points Blank Clips, where I take all the longer live streams and shorten them up into 2 to 5 minute clips and show everybody what they may have missed in a long live stream. It is an honor to be up here with a lot of people that if I didn't follow, I now follow. I've had the honor to judge before with Angie Styles. It's good to be here with you again.
Yeah,
You knew I had an opportunity to judge. I watched Angie, but I know I judged what you knew. It is a pleasure because when I first started my channel, Points Blank Travel, one of my first family members, because I don't have fans, was Angelina Nordstrom, the Honorable Angelina Nordstrom. So it's good to be up here on the screen with her. And a woman that I've been watching for quite a while. And I don't always comment in her live streams, and that is At It Again Media. So Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be on such a wonderful panel. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Likewise. Nice to be on here with you too.
Last but not least, AIA.
All right. Hello, everyone. Well, basically,
Hey.
similar to you knew, it's all over the place, but I specialize in storytelling, gameplay, product and lifestyles reviews, live streaming, and how to help with my video editing. That's what started this whole thing, editing videos. And I've been working on how to improve my skills to produce some fabulous videos. That's it.
Okay. Absolutely. So for all those that are in here, make sure that you guys get connected with everybody in here. Everyone is moderated, so feel free to drop your links as well. Spread love, show love, because you already know the slogan over here is the house of love. And feel free to get connected with any of the judges up on the panel as well, including myself. So we're not going to do too much more talking. We get ready to dive into it. But before we do, too, I have it pinned in the chat. Feel free to cast your vote on which producer you think will win by typing in any of these hashtags. CW for Chris Wansel, BD for Big Dre, or if you think it's going to be a draw, you can title the draw. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing going. So we're going to kick things off with the champion, Chris Wansel. We're going to start off with his track listing going in order. We have Sounds and Pictures, The Chaos. That's Fancy. Hard to Know / Driving Me Crazy. When I'm Without You, Third Win, and With Me Now. So let's dive into this first track. This here is Sounds and Pictures, The Chaos. Go.
That's what it reminds me of.
All right. Little epic vibe right there to kick things off, intro style. All right, so that was Sounds and Pictures, The Chaos. Next up, we got That's Fancy, all the fly and flashy out there. Let's get it. All right. That's Fancy. Let's dive into this next track. This is Hard to Know / Drive Me Crazy. Let's go.
20 years ahead of time. What it is, people are trying to find out what we're doing. And that's the reason why my band, when they play people, they can't get the off of sit down because of what we do. That's so different, because they're unwritten stuff, so we change the musical structure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Little two-step for you, little groove for you. Hey, I was going to tell you, in Miami in June, that's going to be a point blank slide right there. So we got to make it happen.
hey, Big and Beard, is that what we're gonna slide off of on the dance that I don't even know that's named after me?
Oh yeah. Look, those who don't know.
I don't know the slide, yo. I don't know this point blank slide, but hey, I'm looking forward to learning it in Miami in June. And that cut right there, that's a sliding cut. I'm gonna say my input, but that was a sliding cut right there. Yo, hey, I could groove with that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For those who don't know, Rod has a dance that's viral on the YouTube streets. It's sweeping the nation. It's called the Point Blank Slide, PBS. Not to be mistaken with the television network for kids. Point Blank Slide. So when we get down to Miami.
And it's sweeping the nation so much, Beard, I don't even know it, y'all. It skipped over me.
He'll know it in June, though. He'll know it in June. So that was Hard to Know. Drive Me Crazy. Let's dive into this next one. This is When I'm Without You. For all the couples in the building. Let's go.
I can dig it. Yeah, I do.
That's fine. But one thing. Who's gonna do the dividing?
All right. That was When I'm Without You. We're going to dive into number 5. This here is Third Win. Let's go. Got lost in that one for a minute. That was Third Win. We're going to dive into the sixth and final track for Chris, who is With Me Now. Let's go.
Sadness comes and sadness goes.
there you have it. That was With Me Now, Chris Wansel. Y'all give it up for him.
That's good.
All right. So, going in order, I'm going to let all my judges kick things off and give me their take on what they thought about it before we dive into the next producer. So, I'll go ahead and kick it off. I absolutely love the set from start to finish. Just that cinematic vibe it gave me, with sounds and pictures, the chaos. That's like the opening credits, just that build up. Then the drums come in. It's just so dope. And then everything pretty much all throughout the entire set, I could just hear it on like different movies or television shows. Like it was just really dope. And then, that With Me Now, smooth, mellow, ending credits of a great movie. You're still sitting there, you're waiting to see if any answers gonna pop up, but it doesn't. But absolutely loved it. Hard to Know, Drive Me Crazy. That's probably my favorite one out of that whole entire set. I absolutely love that one. I nonstop groove to that one like pretty much every other day. But yeah, Chris, job well done on the set. Absolutely loved it, fam. All right, UK, you're up. You got mute.
She's muted.
Might help if I unmute. Okay, that gave me the vibe of Magnum PI. The show.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's what I got on that one. Great transition as well. The second one is That's Fancy, right?
Yeah, That's Fancy.
Okay. That one is like when you're taking a nice little smooth ride and just chilling. That type of vibe.
Okay.
The third one, Driving Me Crazy. That's like an oldies kind of vibe. It gave me the vibe of God, like when you go to a live show. Like when you go to a live show and they have that beat. That's what I got from that one. So like maybe the days of Patti LaBelle and all them kind of beat.
Yeah, like those outside live performances.
Yes. So when they did the live shows, instead of just like recording it and then getting on the screen, on the videos. And then on my fifth one,
that was Third Win.
Huh?
Third Win was the fifth one.
Oh, the fifth. Okay, so the fourth one was Without You, right?
Went On Without You.
Okay, that one. I got, that song, Working at the Car Wash?
Yeah, okay.
That's what it got. That's the vibe I got out of that one. I forgot the name of the movie, but I knew that song got in my head. The fifth one, it was a laid back vibe. Great, great transition, but it's very laid back, just chilling. And the sixth one, I'd say it's pretty laid back as well. So it's a chilling kind of vibe as well.
Okay.
And my favorite is going to be Magnum PI because that was my show.
That was a dope show. Very.
Yeah.
Very. Okay. Judge Angelina.
Ooh, I love the feel for pretty much every song. I loved how I was able to just really get a feel for a story that's being told for each and every one of them. It's almost as if a different story was told, whether it be like a summertime story, just hanging out with someone you're feeling, or just a story of just enjoying life and being happy, and even a story of nostalgia. So I really enjoyed most of the beats. My favorite, of course, was the first one. What is that one called?
The first one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sounds and Chaos. Sounds and Pictures, the Chaos.
I love that one. That one was my favorite for him. And I think I love 3 and 4 as well. The second one was kind of mellow, it was cool. And I can't wait to hear more. I wish I could say more, but I'll be turning this thing into a lecture.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Chris was trying to go for that montage of power vibe with the Sounds and Pictures. So I know it wasn't going to be able to top it, but it was just as good, though. So I definitely enjoyed that one, too. But yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
And like I said, for me, you never go wrong with orchestral. When you do orchestral, I love it because I incorporate it into my content when it comes to like music. I listen to some orchestral stuff. So I love it. So anything orchestral, you can put a beat to it and just really kind of get me moving and just really, really vibe to it, then yeah, I'm sold.
Okay. All right. Cool. Nino. I mean, you're just sitting there with the vibe, like, you know, any minute you about to bring the dog out the cane and stuff like that.
I don't know about Nino, bro. I don't know about that. But hey, man, first of all, shout out to Chris, man. Dope beats. I'm gonna start, and if I mix up the names of the songs, I was trying to jot them down. The sounds and pictures, it gave me that motion picture TV intro vibe where I could see him making a lot of money on social media. People like to put sounds with their reels and with their stories. I can see that. I mean, it could be bigger than that, but I can see that be a starting point. That's fancy. You know, it just gave me the vibe. I was getting ready to go out for the night on the town. When I get ready, I like to chill. I like to listen to some music when I'm getting ready. And that song was a confidence builder from a male standpoint. You know, I'm, putting my cologne on, throwing on my slacks or whatever. And it just gave me that OG vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, hard to know. At the beginning, it reminded me of something that Jay-Z would spit to it. It was that 70s type of Marvin Gaye sound with the little intro, and then kind of like I Know I'm the Man vibe as a producer or as a person that's listening to it, or I Know I'm the Woman vibe, whatever. Number 4, When I'm Without You, it was old school. It gave me that Harlem Renaissance feel, like I'm back in Harlem, I'm chilling. Or I could go coast to coast. It gave me that West Coast Sunday evening ride. I'm taking a ride and I'm just chilling, whether I got a convertible or a regular ride. I'm just listening to some music, clearing my mind before I start the next week. Number 5, Third Wind. It was very mellow. It was chill, smooth. It reminded me of smooth jazz Sundays or a Saturday or Sunday day party where you don't want to really hear all the beats and the rap and all that. You just kind of want to chill out. Number 6, man, Chris, BDB will tell you, I just shoot straight forward, man. Number 6, I wasn't feeling it all. To me, it was too monotone. From a musical standpoint, I just felt like I was eating a bland piece of chicken. Like somebody put some flour on some chicken, threw it in the grease, but they forgot the pepper, the seasoned salt, and everything else that go on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be laughing, man. Don't make this worse than what it is. So, but we're talking about 6 tracks here, and I don't know too many artists or producers that will make an album where everybody love every track. It's going to be one track that may fall off. But if I had to pick one, number 3, Hard to Know, that 70s vibe, that yo, man, and I'm an OG. I mean, this music today, some of it I like, some of it I don't. But overall, if he was dropping beats, I would purchase it. I would buy it.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, again, there's going to be different vibes all throughout this series. So I already know that, people are going to have their favorites. There's going to be other beats that people aren't really too crazy about or aren't feeling, but some others might enjoy it. So again, it's just all around for everybody. So I definitely respect that, So, if you're not feeling something, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, look, honesty is policy. That's something I learned coming up. So you got to be real. So definitely respect that, fam. AIA.
Okay. But I was gonna say, could you play that again for me? No, I'm good. But look, sounds and picture the chaos. All right. Look how Angelina looking like. Hey, come on. What I got from that when I heard that, I like orchestra music too. But to me, that was like a Renaissance fair meet the 70s type of collaboration. And that was with sounds and pictures. That's fancy to me was like a smooth jazz type of music that's great for steppers. That's what I got from that. Hard to Know, Drive Me Crazy. it gave me a mix of that 70 flow, like that song I Choose You, with the Temptations doing the vocals.
Yeah.
When I'm without you, all I could think of, a couple of his beats he put in there reminded me of that song back then in the 70s, everything like 70s. Shoe Shine Boy. The third win, I was like Sukiyaki meets smooth jazz. And then With Me Now and Ill God said the same thing because I was thinking it. That would be something like that. He's an actor also. Childish Gambino, something that he would groove
Mm,
to or he'll sing to or dance to or whatever.
I was thinking
That
that.
I agree with that. So that's my thoughts on the song.
Okay. Auntie Styles.
Whew. Okay, last but not least, right? The first one, I really love that one. Like Angelina said, and it just had that orchestral sound. So it sounded like you were just listening to a lot of different beautiful instruments, and it just had a beautiful kind of band sound to it. It was really smooth. All of his tracks actually had a very smooth, laid back vibe and sounded very old school. Um, the second one, that's Fancy, that again was just nice and smooth, old school type of vibe. I'm starting to get them mixed up. One of them just kind of made me think of Superfly. I think that
Which
was
one?
it's
Are you talking
between,
about That's Fancy?
I don't know if it's Fancy or the third track.
The third
Got
track
them
was
a little mixed up.
Hard to Know. Drive Me Crazy.
Okay, Hard to Know. I think that was the one that had like sound like the Temptations, like an R&B kind of Motown vibe.
Yeah.
I really like that one. And I think it was Without You. Is that the one?
Yeah, that was number 4.
Okay. That had like flutes and everything that I could hear in the beginning. I really love that track. It had a nice bass line to it. And again, just very smooth, very laid back. I definitely could see some of these tracks being played as like a movie score.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing.
They all had that kind of a vibe. And I might be skipping one, but I think number 6 was just very sensual. I know Point Blank Travel said he wasn't really feeling it, like some tasteless chicken, but it just had like to me, I felt like it was kind of sensual, like a lovemaking kind of track, and it was kind of going into a climax towards the end.
Are you talking about Third Win? That was number 5.
Was that okay? No, I think the last one, the very last one had
Last
that.
one was With Me Now. Okay.
I'm sorry if I skipped anything. I was trying to keep up, but
Oh, it's all good. It's
with
perfect.
the title.
Angie, do I need to listen to that
Overall,
again? I need to listen to that again. I must have missed the climax. I may need to go and hear that again. I must have missed that.
Look at Angelina.
That's Uncle P for you.
Hey, that's what I got from it. Okay. It might be a Leo thing. I don't know.
I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo. So
Are you a Leo?
And
Oh.
so am I, but I like number 6 was okay, but it wasn't my favorite. My favorite was the first one.
Angelina, give me that, girl, give me that.
I mean, I like number 6, but number 1 was the favorite, the same way it happened the last time.
Right after this, I'm going to listen to the replay because I want to hear the sensual, I want to hear the love making, and I damn sure want to hear the climax. I just gotta hear it. I gotta hear it.
Oh my God, I love this song. You crack me up.
Uncle P, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, we can hit it one more time.
Oh, we can't do that.
I'm listening to the replay in case I get excited. I need to know.
Oh God.
We don't want you to get too excited over there. Look at
Hey,
Angela's face. Look.
Dre, come get him. Come get him. He cutting up.
Hey, B.D.B., you know how I do it, man. I don't do nothing nice to these. I do it rough, baby. You know how I do it.
That's my Leo game. What can I say? What can I say?
We out here. Leo's is out here tonight.
Yes, we are.
Just read Angelina's facial expressions. That's all you need.
But Angelina felt what I was saying. That's all right. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna hit B.D.B. up and say, okay, I was wrong.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, so that was Chris Wansel. We're going to dive into Big Dre. It's the one that everybody's been waiting for. So we're going to get into his tracks. Again, before we do, feel free to cast your vote for everybody that's in the live chat on which producer you think will win by typing in any of these hashtags. CW for Chris Wansel, BD for Big Dre. If you think it's going to be a draw, you can put a draw. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into Dre's tracks. So we have, going in order, On the Come Up, Trap Hop, Fantasy Island, Could It Be, Melodic Memories, and Away From Here. So let's get into this first one. This here is On the Come Up. Let's go. All right.
Hold up, man. I need to change. I gotta get out this sweater, BDB. I'm hot up in here now, man. Goddamn. Boy.
Woo! Woo!
All right. So that was On the Come Up. Next track, we got Trap Hop. Let's go. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
You got everything on?
Yep.
All right. Sorry about that technical error, everybody. My apologies. So yeah, that was Trap Hop. We're gonna dive into the next track. This is Fantasy Island, called Grown and Sexy. Let's go. All right. That was.
I don't know if I can take no more after that, man.
Is it me or was that just kept skipping or not?
Was it skipping?
It seemed like on my end over here, I just kept skipping. It kept.
Man, I hate it skipped on you, Angie. Boy, I can't wait to evaluate this one.
Nobody else's was skipping.
Oh, you was skipping. I'd have me ready to skip to the bedroom, but that's a whole other
I don't know why mine just kept doing that. Okay.
Rod is clearly in climax mode right now. Like,
no, I'm in no mode here. Don't be saying that I ain't in no mode, BDB. I ain't in no mode when I'm in the beat. I'm in the Battle of the Beats mode. No, I ain't in no mode.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right. But yeah, that was Fantasy Island. Let's dive into this next one. This is Could It Be? Let's go. Nice little groove right there for y'all, for all the two-steppers. Yeah, we still appreciate good music. That was Could It Be? We're going to dive into the next track. This is Melodic Memories. Let's go.
I got something to say.
Another groove for y'all, another groove. All right, we're going to dive into the sixth and final track. This is Away From Here. Let's go.
Wow.
All right, and there you have it. That was Away From Here from Big Dre. That was the whole entire set. Give him a round of applause.
Excellent.
All right, so I'm going to let my judges go ahead and do their thing. I'm going to kick it off with my auntie Styles. Go ahead and give your critique.
Okay, wow. I just want to say to Dre, you are amazing. You started off like, hello, the executioner is in the house. It had that feeling like it really made you feel like kind of like a sinister kind of vibe. The beat was just totally banging. I love that track. That one is probably my second favorite because I have a first favorite. Um, the Asian beat, the second one, what was that called? The second one?
Second one was Trap Hop.
Yeah, I really like that. It kind of made you think of like those Japanese animation movies. You could kind of hear that track going throughout one of those videos. And Fantasy Island, I felt was very grown and sexy, just kind of like you're floating into each other, like a nice, beautiful lovemaking kind of melting into each other kind of vibe.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna leave it right there.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And could it be I'm falling in love? That was my song. I was like, yes. I like how he I like how he sampled that. It really took me back. That was back into the 80s, right? So that was a really nice vibe. Very Soul Train kind of vibe too. And then number 5, that was the Melodic Memories. I
Yeah.
really love that. That was a nod to Jackson 5. Never Can Say Goodbye. That song used to make me cry. So yeah, that was very emotional. I love that track. And then the last one, number 6, so beautiful and sexy and melodic and warm and fuzzy and just like a nice journey to love.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's where it took me.
Absolutely.
Very, very good job on all of the tracks. I was very impressed. You took me on highs and lows, and I loved every one of them. Good job, Dre.
Okay.
My take.
AIA. Muted.
My bad. I'm good at that, right? My take on the come up was, to me, it came off as something that would be like a good score for a victory win with a lot of the major action movies. You know, that's what I had when that's what I thought when I heard the music. Now, trap hop, I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting over here making my own song to that. I already got a title for my song to that beat right there. I'm telling you that it sounds like something that Kanye or Rihanna would drop lyrics to. You know, you probably want to reach out to them, but until then, I'm gonna do my own. Okay. Fantasy Island. Hmm. I told Rod that Fantasy Island. That's that date night
Uh-oh.
wind down song. You know,
Uh-oh.
leaving the day, going through the door, going to the shower. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You
don't
know,
worry. I'm gonna elaborate. I'm gonna elaborate at it again. Don't worry.
that Fantasy Island music did for me. Could it be on Falling in Love? Well, could it be? It was fine tuned. She said the 80s, but I was thinking more like the way he did it. It reminded me of something like the disco. He changed the song, the tunes into something more like disco-ish, if that's such a word, disco-ish.
Disco-ish.
Disco-ish. Never Can Say Goodbye. You know, that of course with the Jackson 5. Yeah, it was a remix and it was really good. But the one Away From Here, I noticed that a lot of people in the chat really like that one. You know, it's another thing they said Rihanna might be able to sing that song. And and one of the things that stood out, what somebody said is, "Oh, this song is making them miss someone that they didn't know that they would miss." So that's my take on that.
Natural remedies.
Okay. Mr. Nino. Let's hear this.
Man, you give me a new name every live. Now, Mr. Nino. Well,
hey, you got a lot of names. I mean, you're just that guy, man. You know, so it's not wrong with it. I got tons of nicknames too. So
I don't mind, man. I don't mind. I mean,
you're just sitting in that boss type format, like, yeah, bring it.
Just chilling, bro. Just chilling. Probably tired. That's what it is. I just did a live stream and one last night. What was on anyway? Forget all that. Big Dre, man. Big Dre. On the come up. I love that intro. You know, it had me feeling, and people that watch my channels, I'm all about that money. I'm all about the coins. I'm all about that paper, and the various instruments that I heard in that beat. And I know Dre plays several instruments, but you had these songs Rihanna made. Somebody better have her money. It made me feel like everybody better have my money. I mean, it was just that vibe, that vibe. So trap hop, I definitely felt a trap house beat, but for me, it gave me that celebratory song, or somebody might tear up the club. So, I don't know if I want to be in the club when this song come on, because people would get hyped off this song. But it was a good song. What I would definitely do is probably shorten the intro, because today the attention span of people is kind of short. But it gave me that take me to the next level vibe. Hey, I'm about to go to the next level when I heard that song.
Okay.
Number 3, Fantasy Island. Now, hey, Angie. Yeah, I've been waiting on this. Matter of fact, I need to say that one for last.
Hold on. Wait. Let me put my shoes on.
You might want to put a whole mask on. I'm about to be crying, but
oh boy, here we go.
That was a perfect title for that song. Matter of fact, Dre, when you dropped it, let me know, because I'm gonna write that on my door. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Oh.
I'm be like Mr. Rock over here. Ain't gonna be no tattoos though, but anyway.
Could you imagine that? Just Ryan had that on his door. He just come out with the Hugh Hefner robe and the cigar with the bubbles coming out.
Cigar, yeah.
Hey, CJ Zareen said, "Cover y'all ear." No, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it PG, whatever age in here, PG 20.
PG? Yeah, what? NC-17 right now.
Now, Angie, I don't know, what was that last song you was talking about? Nothing against CW, but With Me Now, you said it was the climax song. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that Fantasy Island, that was a love-making song. I think Edit Again Media just said, "Take me to the shower." That's what I was thinking. Forget the shower. I want to go to the bathtub, rub your feet, dry you off, and then get you wet again with that joint. That's just the vibe it gave me. I'm sorry. That's the vibe it gave me. That's the vibe it gave me. Now we off that quote. Could it be, Dre? That's an intro. That whole intro, the song is really a copyright. I mean, it's a copyright problem. The sampling was there, but you would have to get major permission from the original artist. It was a nice beat though, and it had a good twist, but it was just too close for comfort. You would have to reach out to whoever created the original song. Number 5, Melodic Memory. I love the intro. It gave me that Motown Jackson 5. I heard some of the Supremes, and I could have even possibly heard maybe someone In Vogue humming in there. The harmony was nice. To me, it was just taking music back to where it should be, to music, not all this extra. It was just a simple vibe. And away from here, that's the type of jam I would play when I want to have a thought-provoking moment, when I want to relax or brainstorm, when I'm creating content, when I'm coming up with various ideas for 4 or 5 different channels, or trying to come up with the next great idea. That number 6 would take me there. It would just mellow me out. Best song out of that whole session to me was Fantasy Island, of course. Obviously. But Dre, I would spend some serious money on this. Yeah, matter of fact, I bought Fantasy Island alone and act like it was an album. But hey, you did your thing, brother. You did your thing.
All right, so just so we know, Rod is starting Point Blank After Dark. Fantasy Island is going to be the theme.
No, we're not either. No, we're
Boom.
not. No.
There it is. Dre, make it happen.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Terrible, terrible. All right, Judge Angelina.
Well, first of all, I had no idea. I'm sorry, I was just typing while I was listening because it's finals week. But I had no idea that Dre was a musician. I did not know that. So I'm caught off guard here. Dre who? Dre and Michelle. I said, you don't say. I must have really had my head in this laptop and these books over the last several months because I did not know. But I love the first track. Was it on the come up because it reminds me of like back in the day when I lived in Memphis. I'll go to Beale Street. I'll go to one of those clubs. They're playing some live jams, and you just really feeling yourself. You're having a good time. I love that vibe. It gives that. I love like music with, real instruments like guitars or piano or woodwind, strings, whatever. But I love on the come up. Trap hop. I love me some trap hop. Trap hop gives me the vibe that I need to just be, dancing in the seat while I'm just rolling through traffic on Lakeshore Drive. I love trap hop. Fantasy Island is so beautiful. Such a beautiful song that I cannot think of any other word to accurately describe Fantasy Island other than beautiful, considering how it touches on the many facets of one's emotions, from the sensual to the vulnerable to even a little bit of joy to a little bit of just being tranquil and content. I love how Fantasy Island kind of brings that out. So Fantasy Island was really cool. The fourth one reminds me of Could It Be I'm Falling in Love. I love that one. That one was cute. I said, you know what? I'm here for it. Just please get it cleared because I think you should release that one as a song legit. Put it on iTunes. I'll get it and I'll add it to my playlist. I'm playing every day when I'm rolling through the city, especially if I'm rolling through the south side. But and then what's the fifth one called?
That was
Melodic Memories.
Yes. I love how it just takes me back. I love an old school sounding track with a little bit of new school, as long as it's not too overproduced and it's not relying on auto-tune. I'm a little bit old school in that way. Number 5 takes me back. I love that vibe. I really felt good listening to Melodic Memories. And then the last one, what's the last one called?
Oh, the last one was called Away From Here. I'm sorry.
Wait for Me?
Away From Here.
Oh, yeah. I love Away From Here. That one will take me away from here in a minute. I'm just waiting for somebody to send a lift to my door and pick me up. I'll go wherever. That's what that song does to me. It's making me feel like, okay, I'm about to go out, have a night on the town, just cruising. And someone can take me away from here, as long as it's somebody I know, of course. But yeah. My favorites would be 1 and 2 and 3 is a beautiful song. Definitely 6 though. I love 6. So
okay.
I'm really enjoying it. Dre, you shocked me by being a musician and not even telling me. So that's all I'll say on that.
Absolutely. Okay. UK?
Okay. So on the first one, I got the Ice Cube vibe.
Okay.
I think he had an Ice Cube vibe. Something that Ice Cube would say, rap to. Okay, then Trap Up. That one. I was thinking T.I. I'm sorry, T.I. And then I said Snoop. Then I said, no. Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre on that one.
Okay.
Fantasy Island, chilling, vibing, smooth, just it's a smooth vibe, and you're sitting there drinking with your man. That's what you're doing. You're drinking till you get to the room. Just saying. We'll leave it right there. Leave it right there.
Look around. Scandalous.
We'll leave it right there. And then, hey, you got to be careful with Could It Be, because Could It Be? That's the first thing I thought as soon as I heard that beat. Could it be I'm falling in love?
Yeah.
Yes, that one. And Melodic Memories. Okay, so it has an oldies vibe, but when he did that laugh, you know what it brought me to? The Fun House. Yes. He was like, and I was like, oh, okay, Fun House. And then let's see, Away From Here, breakup song. I'm sorry, it's a breakup song, especially when it gets on that higher note. And I'm sitting there going, the song says, why did you leave me? That's where I'm getting it. That's what I'm getting from that one. It's a breakup song, and why did you leave me is what it's got, the words that's going to be in there, the hook.
Okay.
Yeah. But I liked them. I did like the songs. And I agree with Fantasy Island because, I like the vibe. And I'm not a wine drinker, but I sure will drink some wine to that song. And by the way, my husband brought oysters tonight.
Uh-oh.
He said, hey, you knew, put that Fantasy Island back on repeat one more time.
Somebody's in trouble tonight.
And Rod just left the scene. He just went stage left. Where you go?
He just ghosted us, didn't he?
I'm glad you knew said about all that oysters and all that, because they got me over here thinking I'm like the freak of the week or something. I'm glad she said.
I mean, after everything you just said, come on.
I was gonna say, wait a minute. Her oysters is light actually compared to him.
Hey, Beard, I don't sugarcoat nothing, bro. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling you what I would do.
I love that about you. I love it, and so does everybody else. But I mean, you said Fantasy Island on the door, so you already.
Hey, I ain't tell you everything I would do. I just say I gave y'all the covers. I ain't tell you all the chapters. I just said what I would do.
Look out for the new documentary from Rod, 50 Shades of Rod.
50 Shades of Rod.
And you know who's going to be at the door?
Huh?
The plane, the boss.
No, we ain't gonna have no tattoos. I don't like those things. We ain't gonna have all that. No, man. See, Beard, I'm trying to forget about it, man.
Hey, look, listen, we're here to have fun, you know.
Hey, but I do have a question. How can I get a permanent seat on this panel? Because this is kind of fun, man.
Yeah, it is.
Look, you know what's crazy? I tell people all the time, I'm like, look, if you guys,
man, I don't care about what you told people. I ain't asked you what you told. I said, well, how can I get a permanent seat? I ain't worried about it.
It's like that Spark on R. Kelly song. Wait a minute, let me finish. No, but
you want to be part of the board of directors.
Yeah, listen. I reach out to everybody because, again, I have so much love and respect for you guys. You helped me along with this journey of getting to where I'm at, you know, helping me reach all these milestones. For those who don't know, I just reached over 2K. So thank you all for that love and support.
Awesome.
It means a lot to me.
Congrats.
Yes, well deserved.
Awesome.
Very well deserved.
Thank you. I'm gonna hold the tears. I'm gonna hold them in. Thank you.
Hold them.
Cry, B.D.B.G.P. Go ahead and let it out, Big Daddy Beard. It's okay.
Angela, did he say he was about to cry?
I'm trying not to, because I mean,
there's nothing wrong with crying.
I do it all the time. It releases you, bro. Do I need to cry right now to become a permanent panel member? I mean, I'll cry right now.
Wow, he is applying for the job, B.D.B.
Yeah, he is, right?
You gotta put him on, B.D.B.
You really about to cry, dog?
Look,
it's just.
Okay, B.D.B., I'm gonna make you laugh real quick. Okay, for those who thought I was kidding, here's my oysters.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
You knew you about to turn up the wheel tonight.
Oh my
you're
god.
not playing, huh, you? Okay.
Oh my
I
goodness.
see you. What?
And like I said, it is okay to cry, B.D.B.G.P.
Yeah, it's listen, y'all. I'm gonna be honest for
You're
you.
among
Oh
fam.
my God.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
So
gonna
what you
you
about to
need
cry about,
that
man?
afterwards, that's cool too.
Beer, what you about to cry about?
no, it's just
It's very emotional.
it's a beautiful thing, I
It
mean, to
is.
go from having only a couple subscribers a couple years ago to now reaching this milestone, like I never thought I would have gotten here. And
Started from the bottom, now you're here.
Well, can I talk to you, brother? Can I talk to you? Now I got your number, you got mine, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. Everything you're getting right now, you deserve.
Yes.
You put in that work. Not only are you
100.
putting in work on Ballad of Beats, you're doing
You do.
gaming, and not only that, you're supporting so many channels and so many people. I mean,
Absolutely.
you've been a guest on my show, The Points Make Experience. I first met you on Vern's channel. You are a real one, dude. And
Yeah.
you know what? You need to go back and watch my video when I hit 1,000. I was on a live stream and I broke down like a baby because I know everybody on this panel know that's content creators what it's like to put in that work and to have 1,000 people that are dedicated or 2,000 people that's dedicated to supporting you. That's huge. So I agree with Angelina, man. I agree with Angelina. Angelina was probably in my first seriously 100 subscribers. Am I right or wrong, Angelina?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So I can't wait until Angelina get monetized. I can't wait until she hit 1,000 because I'm gonna be right there to throw some dollars out and share the love. So I'm happy for you, bro. If you want to cry, man. Seriously.
It's okay. You're among love. And if anyone tries to say something about it in the damn chat, you let me know. Now I'll take care of them.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's your party. You could cry if you want to.
Exactly. That's right, nephew.
I disregard the negativity because people can say what they
Oh, yeah.
want, think what they want, call me every name in the book, but I'm here. It's not easy to do all of this. So if anybody's feeling some type of way, I could care less at this point. You got to remember,
Period.
I'm doing all this by myself. I don't have a team. I don't have a group of people putting this together. I'm reaching out to all these producers. I'm putting these episodes together, working on these platforms. I'm doing this solo while multitasking between my jobs, my channel, my art and graphic design company. I'm doing all of this solo. So if you feel some type of you throwing shade or
You're doing great.
you want to say tears of this and all that, I don't give a damn. Like I said,
Period.
do what I'm doing right now. Put all this work and this effort in. Go from nothing to something. Then come talk to me. Because if you're not doing what I'm doing, you have no room to say anything. You can troll, you can throw shade like a 5 o'clock shadow. I could care less. Like I'm doing this just as well as everyone else on this platform is doing this. It's about entertainment. I'm not even doing this for money. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not doing this for fame and fortune. If all that happens, that's great. I'm doing this for the sheer love because I love to entertain. I love giving everybody something different, bringing something innovative and creative to the table. That's what it's about. I think people are losing the sight of that because everybody just wants to be the next big thing, go viral, this and that. It's about doing it for the love. And when you do it for the love and people see that, this is what happens. A room full of 40 people right now. I think it was up to maybe like 50. I lost track. But again, think about that and stop thinking about trying to be the next big thing. Because here's the thing. Once you get to the top, it's easy to get up there. But when you're up there, can you stay up there?
Yeah.
You got to your next thing, your best thing, and continue that and stay consistent. If you can't do that, you ain't got no room to talk. So say what you want. I ain't going nowhere. And Battle of the Beast is just
Hey, Beer, but every time you step into a live stream, man, you bring nothing but positivity. Whether you step into my live streams or me and I or anybody, Angelina's, you come in the same way consistently each and every time. And everybody like, hey, and you got so hell. Half of the comments is me speaking to B.D.B.G.P. for about 5 minutes because that's the vibe that you bring to these streets. So whoever's saying something negative, man, I'm gonna tell you something. It's cliche, but people talk about everybody, yo.
Yeah.
And when they talk about me, it's like me pulling up to a gas station. It's fueling my fire to excel and exceed. Man, dude, I will talk about that offline, but man, keep doing your thing, bro. Keep doing your thing.
Is instead of cracking jokes, take notes.
Yeah.
Because you can't
Yeah.
remain in
If
part.
anybody's saying anything negative to you, that's because they're haters and they can't get where you're getting on as you being yourself, as a real person.
Yeah.
They hate you because they ain't you.
Yeah. People
There
hate
you go.
because
Why you got a person here with 4 channels? I don't even have time to be no permanent judge on here. But why am I saying, man, I want to be a beer? How can I be a permanent person? Why did I ask that question? Because your boy recognizes success. Your boy sees something that is successful. I don't want nothing out of it. I don't care about no subscribers. To me, this is just fun. I'm up here with 4 beautiful women and a dude over here with shades that was gonna cry. I'm having a ball, y'all. Man, I mean, it don't get no better than this. So, man, keep doing you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys are always welcome back. All the judges that have been up here so far. Again, I got more episodes on the way. We're up to about 22. So anytime you guys want to be a part of the panel, just hit me up and I'll definitely bring you on board. So yeah, Rod, absolutely. Anyone else on the panel, everybody else that's watching that wants to be on the panel, absolutely. Just hit me up. It's never a problem. Only a phone call. But I didn't even get a chance to give my critique. I'm sorry. We kind of went into like the whole Oscars.
Yeah, we went.
Dre said you bringing
it
it down. He said this is bringing everything down.
I'm sorry, man, but
Dre, it's a moment. Like, chill. We gonna get it out.
Yeah, you gotta understand. Like, this is not easy, fam. It's not. So I command respect. I ask for respect. I don't go in anybody else's stream or anything disrespecting and throwing shade. Respect me for what I do. It's just that simple. If no one likes it, you're more than welcome to leave. But I'm not going to go tit for tat with anybody. I'm too busy doing big things. People hate on those who choose to be great. That's the way I look at it. But yeah. So with Dre,
back to the lab.
Exactly. So for those who don't know, with Dre's tracks, he actually didn't have names for them. So we were talking offline, and I was asking him. I said, "Look, if you want, I'll listen to them, and just based off of the sound, I'll come up with titles for you if that's the case." He was like, "Yeah, do you think?" So all those titles that you guys see, those are the ones that he gave me the opportunity to come up with names for. So I hope you guys
nice
for those. So yeah, big shout out to Drake for letting me do that.
Good job, bro.
Very good.
You made up the title?
Yeah, just I've actually done that for a couple of the artists, the producers that have come on, because a lot of them send me tracks and they don't necessarily know what to name it. Because I need names for them, because I don't want to just play the songs and anybody, what's the name of that one? I don't know. So, I asked them if it's easier for them, because sometimes they can't come up with names. I'm like, I'll listen to them and give it a title. And I'll just give them certain titles. And they're like, oh, okay, I like that. Based on just the vibe and what I'm hearing as I'm listening. So
Fantasy Island really is not Fantasy Island.
That's it.
I'm just asking.
I mean, at this point, whatever y'all want it to be.
It is now.
To me, when I first heard that, that's immediately the first thing I thought of. I thought of Fantasy Island. So, but yeah,
you did a good job with the title.
Yeah. All right.
With Dre set, it was definitely cool. I definitely enjoyed it. The last 3 stood out to me the most. I really loved those last 3 just because of just that vibe and stuff. And I liked the samples. They were really dope. Especially Melodic Memories. That was my favorite out of all of them because like Angie, that kind of reminds me when I was younger and you and my mom would play those vinyl records and we'd be cleaning up the house or just watching TV or vibing and I would just hear it. And of course I couldn't appreciate it then, but now as I'm older, I respect it even more because like I said, that's genuine music. So I definitely enjoyed that one the most. Number 2 would be Could It Be, just because I love that sample right there. That Could It Be You're Falling in Love. That's one of my
favorites. It's a really nice throwback.
Yeah. So definitely those 2 for sure. But yeah, overall, good set. Dre, you did your thing. Shout out to you as well. All right. Round of applause for Big Dre if we haven't done so already.
Woo. Excellent.
All right. Here's the toughest part of this.
This is the hard part, yeah.
It's time for everybody to choose. Now, if you feel like it's a draw, you can definitely call a draw. But if not, if you have your pick, you can definitely do so. I'm going to tally it up. I'll let you guys say a couple closing thoughts, and then we'll wrap it up and get up out of here. All right. So for me, I'll go ahead and give my pick. It's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Again, I liked both sets. Dre had the radio type of vibe, you know, those songs that you could just like hop in the car and just play, and you know, you just kind of rock out to them. So I definitely like that. Slight edge to Chris just because I loved the cinematic vibe. You know, with sounds of pictures, Third Wind, With Me Now, even Hard to Know. Like I said, that's one of those ones I've just had on repeat. So slight edge. So I'm gonna give it to Chris. That's my vote. But still, Dre, you did your thing though, definitely. But that's just my vote though. So, UK.
This is probably one of the harder ones as far as since I've started on here, because you know I usually just say, look, this is what it is, right? Okay, so I love both, you know, both of their beats, great beats. They were very they're multiple different types of music. The thing about it is I like that that Magnum PI beat thing. So that's wait, hold on, let me turn this paper around. That would be Chris, Sounds and Pictures. That was my favorite, the ultimate favorite, but the rest of them were awesome as well.
Okay, so you going with Chris?
Yes. Sorry. I love my Magnum PI, y'all. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we're all doing something great. It's not easy for these guys to put music together and showcase it for everybody to see.
Right.
So, like I said, win, lose, or draw, regardless, this is giving everyone an opportunity to get themselves out there, you know. And like I said, there's more episodes to come. That's what it's ultimately about. It's just enjoying eclectic music, coming together, unifying, getting connected with everyone, and just having fun. So again, win, lose, or draw, it's great for everybody. So that's what this is all about. So you got to look at the bigger picture at the end of the day. The debate, that's for you guys. The competitive part, that's for everybody in the audience and everybody that's tuning around the world watching. But like I said, it's just one big vibe at the end of the day. So we got to look at it like that. But everyone's entitled to their decisions and their votes. So let's be respectful.
Right.
All right, Angelina.
All right. Ooh, this one is a little more difficult than the first time I was here. I love both their beats. I love both of the selections that they both provided. I can say that I love what Dre was bringing as far as the old school feel and just that sense of nostalgia and just reminiscing. I particularly, like I said, I love trap hop and I love Fantasy Island. I love Away From Here. And it's, you know, he did the damn thing. And then I loved On the Come Up too, because that'll be something I love to listen to when I want to hear like something lively, something with instruments, you know, some real instruments. When it comes to Chris has been after my true heart from the very beginning with the orchestral element, because orchestral just it you know, you can never lose for me with something when you incorporate an orchestral instrumental and in a very rhythmic beat, especially a beat that has a little bass to it, also has like some catch to it. And so as a result, even though I loved everything that Dre provided, I'm going with Chris as well. Orchestral just beats everything for me.
Okay. Mr. Fantasy Island. You knew it was coming, Rod. You knew it was coming.
I wasn't expecting that, man. I was waiting on you to say Nino. First and foremost,
names for days. You gotta love it.
Respect to both artists. Shout out to both of you. Great job on both parts. I have a lot of respect for creativity, and I personally can't go in and create a beat. So shout out to both of y'all. Chris has some great beats and great tracks. I really loved Hard to Know. It just gave me the 70s vibe. But other than that, I personally felt like I was trapped in a single genre of music. A mellow, nothing bad. When I say trapped, nothing bad, but he and number one, that Sounds and Pictures, bro, if I was you, I would do whatever it took right now to get that out on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. But I felt like it was just, I only had a few options. When it came to Dre, and I'm being serious now, I'm not gonna get on the fantasy island, but I heard different avenues to take as far as me listening to music. Some days I don't want to be mellow. Some days I want to be hyped, even before I do a live stream. Some days I want to be chill before I do a live stream. Some days I want to not even think about a live stream and hear something like Fantasy Island. Both artists did great, and I would buy both of their music. Don't get it twisted. But at the end of the day, without a shadow of a doubt, I'm going with Big Dre.
Okay. All right. Like I said, before I let the last two judges go ahead and say their thing, everybody listen. You know, I knew this was going to probably be one of those more critical episodes and stuff like that, but let's be respectful at the end of the day. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. That's why it's called a debate table. We go anywhere else, like barbershops, places like that, everyone's going to have their opinion on their take and stuff, regardless of whether you like it or not. So at the end of the day, you just got to be respectful of people's opinions, because that's what it is. If you don't like it, hey, you just don't like it. If you do, it is what it is. You know, agree to disagree, but that's what it is. But that's what makes debates, because that's what they do. You think about presidential elections and all that. This is what they do. You're going to have both sides of the fences. Everybody's going to feel the way they feel, but got to be respectful at the end of the day. So, you know, let's keep it that way.
Hey, Beard, I like Shah Sarai's suggestion. Maybe do a live chat poll. That would help.
Yeah, I'm actually looking into doing that. If you guys got a chance, definitely help me with that so I can figure out how to do that. And I'll definitely do a poll. I do actually do one on my community tab before every episode. So I always advertise that as well. But yeah, I would definitely love to do one within the live chat. So you guys can put me how to do that definitely. But yeah, for sure. AIA.
Right. Okay. So, Christopher, yeah. I like his music, but with Point Blank, the same thing. To me, most of his beats was like had that 70s vibe going. From everything from the sounds and pictures all the way down to with me now is like all the 70 vibes, which that's no problem because I really did like Hard to Know. That's the one song I really did like. But with BD, all of his songs sort of rang with me. But when I could sit here and make up my own lyrics to one of his songs, that's the one I'm gonna go with. I'm sorry, I got to go with BD. I already got my song ready.
I can't wait to hear it at it again, media. I can't wait to hear
it. Oh yeah, trap hop is what you called it, right?
Yeah, that was trap hop was number 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all are too much. Much love to y'all. Auntie Styles.
Okay.
This could make or break us right here.
First, I want to congratulate both of them. They were amazing, Chris and Dre. This was very difficult because they were both equally good and very creative with their beats. But I felt that Dre gave more appetizers on the tray, as opposed to Chris was more kind of one-notish. But I loved it. Don't get me wrong. I loved everything about Chris. I just felt like, especially the come up, it just came out of the gate, you know, banging like hello. And he just had me from hello. And he just took me up and down. You know, I just loved all the different variations of his music and the throwbacks, you know, just very nostalgic. And he just did a great job. Not that Chris didn't, because they both did. But I'm leaning towards Dre. And that's my final. Thank you.
Beard, I got a question. So it's 3 at the top and 3 at the bottom. What we gonna do now?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever seen this on this channel.
Part 2.
Part 2. So I'm gonna
Part
talk
2.
to both
No, let the
guys.
people decide, man. Let the people decide. You one.
No, we can't do it that way because look, we did that with the trilogy. I let everybody in the live chat make the decisions and stuff when I did the B.O.B. trilogy, which was like a while back. And big shout out to everybody that came through and showed love and support on that. It's nearing almost 2,000 views just on the trilogy alone. So thank y'all for that. Yeah, with this one, I wanted to do it differently because the problem we had with the trilogy was that a lot of people were very biased. And again, I expect that, when producers have certain circles, of course, they're going to ride with them as they should. That's expected. But it got to a point where the numbers were overweighing it. And, I didn't want that to be the case. Some people were listening to the other producer like, oh, they got some great stuff. But of course, naturally, they're going to go with the person who they ride with the most. And again, expected. But I wanted to change the narrative this time around because I didn't want any bias or favoritism type of voting. So that's why I wanted to do the judges panel to make it easier. And again, like I said, this is just the beginning. So it looks like
quick question though. You said people are biased. If people are really rocking with you, regardless whether it's with CW or Big Dre, whether it's with Chris or Dre, if people are really rocking with you and they really rocking with you, if the people are voting, it ain't really biased because if they really rocking you, if they're really rocking with you, they would be here supporting you, whether it's Chris or whether it's Dre. That's all I'm saying. So who's here rocking with who? I mean, I can't see all the chat. I'm using two different things, but who's rocking with who here?
It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. But again, we went through 3 episodes of, a lot of like favoritism and stuff like that. This person voting over that person just cause, not really listening to the music and stuff like that. So I definitely wanted to change that. I didn't want that to be.
It's your show. I'm just saying. It's your show.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you, and I definitely agree. But we got to do something.
Because how are we gonna have a part 2? Do they have 3 more tracks, 6 more tracks?
So that's the way this is going to work. I have a couple part 2s because there's been a few people that definitely gave like their opinions and felt like it was just close calls or draws. So what we're going to do is with all the part 2s, we're going to narrow it down to just 3 beats. So now all the producers really got to bring their hardest and come down with just 3 solid ones that just out the gate from start to finish, boom, have y'all like, oh, wow, okay. So that's how we're going to do it for all the part 2s. So again, big shout out to both producers. We got ourselves a tie. I'm gonna talk to Chris, talk to Greg, because they definitely sent me a lot of both of them have tons of stuff. So I'll hit them up. Once they send me the beats, I'll definitely hit everybody up, and we'll have a Chris Wansel and Big Dre part 2. So before we get up out of here, is there anything you guys want to say? Any last words? Anybody take your time? Definitely say what you need to say. If you want to advertise, promote, definitely do so. This is your time. So.
I did want to say one thing. Dre, you did an amazing job. Don't take it like I'm a professional because I'm not. But like I said, I like Magnum PI. It had nothing to do with you didn't do a great job because you did do a great job. Okay, so don't take it like that. Okay, I promise you, I was being honest, and I love that song. I mean, I've always loved that show. I don't know. It's near and dear to my heart, but you did an awesome job as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, if you can come up with a PI thing, let me know. All
right, Dre, you got some homework. Magnum PI part 2. UK requested it, so it happened. Anybody else?
Well, I was just thinking like when they doing these beats and making these music and so forth, like he said, he's not just making beats, he making music. It's similar to like when I hold contests at the job and people enter into it and they all have pretty good ideas. But the one that knows how to win is the one that brings something that's familiar with everybody. We always have one person that come with something that's familiar with everyone, and that person is always winning the contest. So that's the same way I feel with the songs and so forth. She like it because of Magnum PI. I like it because I just sat up there and made a song in my head off of a beat, So you guys think about that when you bringing out these beats and music. But you both did a good job.
Yes.
Let them know, AIA. One day, one sound. on my drum line, Dr. Lee.
I agree, Beard. I mean, they both did a great job. And
Yeah.
one thing that seemed a little distracting was all the drama in the comments. You know, I mean, people are going to like who they like. But at the end of the day, these are two phenomenal producers. These are two, you know, their artistic abilities speak for themselves. You know, so if just because a person may favor Dre or they may favor Chris, it's no need for drama in the comments. I mean,
Right.
you know, just
I agree.
people. I said I would buy both of their music. You know, I may favor Dre, but I would purchase Chris's music because some days I want to be mellow, some days I want to. But I felt more variety when it came to Dre, and if I only had enough money to buy whatever they call it now, one CD album, whatever they call it these days, if I only had enough money to buy one, I would have went with Dre because I had more variety. But if I had enough money to buy two, both of them would be in my shopping cart and be purchased. So there's no reason for all the drama and the heat and the hate and all that stuff. I'm looking forward to round 2 or part 2 or whatever. And may the best man win.
Who is that? Vincenzo.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but he's up out of here. Like I said, we're not going to tolerate that. You know, I'm very cool, calm, and collected, but if you going to force my hand, you're going to see the real Leo come out. So we got to calm all that down. Like I said, yeah. So I'm going to let everybody keep going, but listen, you guys have to understand something. You know, win, lose, or draw, ultimately the bigger picture is there really is no loser. Like I said, it's just a competition, you know. Again, this is more so just bragging rights. Now, after this, I'm planning on doing a tournament for a cash prize. So that's where the guys are really going to bring their best. I mean, of course, I want them to do it now, but then, you know, we're going to really see how it is when money's on the line. But again, it's all in good fun. Stop being negative. You know, we're not here for any of that. You know, this is positive vibes, and that's how it's going to remain. If you don't like it, get the hell up out of here. I don't care who you are. You don't know me. I don't know you. So throw all the shade you want, but I'm still going to shine. And everyone else.
And you always got to remember, everybody gets an opinion. We all have our issues.
Look, I don't know
I'm
what
waiting.
But,
What happened?
I'm not.
Bro.
She was about to lay it down too, man.
She was right. Yeah, she was about to get into it.
I guess she got frozen solid. Maybe
she
just climbed in the
Somebody,
freezer.
somebody put a gag order on it.
But again, it's just like, you know, let's not be disrespectful. We are not here for that. You know, I'm not.
I think they both did excellent. I think it was really kind of like a draw, but I lean towards Dre.
Angie, I agree. It was a draw. I mean, it's 3-3.
Yeah, right. You know, these guys. It's not easy to do this, and let me tell you something. It's not even easy to take thousands of beats and narrow it down to 6.
Yeah.
You know, again, this is not your average beat battle. This is what people got to understand. You know, you're going to hear eclectic vibes. There's going to be some stuff you like. There's going to be some stuff you don't like. But again, ultimately, it's a vibe because I have a very diverse crowd. So you never know who's going to like what or who's going to be into what. But again, I am doing this for the love. I'm giving these guys an opportunity to let their voice and their sound be heard because some people out there might say they like it and they're not really giving them an opportunity. So this is me allowing them to do that. This is just a stepping stone. So it's like, you got to be respectful of that because these guys don't necessarily have to do it. They've been doing this stuff for years. You know, they got their following, they got their groups, but it's never a bad thing to want to elevate and do bigger and better things. And again, it's bringing out the creativity in all of them and not just them, everybody in here. And it's for entertainment purposes. So understand that and stop with the disrespect because it's not going to be tolerated. When you come out of character, like, come on.
And that's what I was saying. People are talking about people being biased. If people really rock with you, they're going to follow you. If you say, I'm going to be, I did a live stream today and I said at least 6 times, I'm going to be on B.D.B.G.P.'s live stream tonight. That's why Team Reach Travels was here. I'm going to be over there judging. People rock with you. They rock with you. It's not about bias, but you better hope your people ain't going to the movies or going to the ice or the skating rink on the night if they're going to be here to support you. They need to be here to support you.
This is no different from going to see a movie or watching a sports game. You're going to have your debates on, that's just what it is. I mean, so, you know, respect it, leave it, and, you know, keep moving.
But this is a testimony, Beard, of what you're bringing to the community and the talent that's out there.
Yeah.
It's a testimony, man.
Exactly. And anybody that's really hating and throwing shade, let me see you do this exact same thing. Then come talk to me. And let me see you build these numbers and he'll put all this work in and reach out to all these people. Because at the end of the day, numbers don't lie. And I'm not a braggadocious person, but guess what? I got over 2K people right now. So you can say what you want. I had almost 50 people up in here watching that. Say what you want. Numbers don't lie. So I'm going to keep it at that.
I got to holler at you behind the scenes because I missed it. I don't know who was throwing shade. I got to holler at you behind the scenes, bro.
Yeah, I have nothing to prove at this point. I am doing this for the sheer love and enjoyment.
Yeah.
If you respect that, I don't know what the hell to tell you. You know, do what you do because I'm going to keep doing me. Sorry, I had to vent for a minute. Anybody else?
I have to get up early and make the donuts. So I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. It's been real.
Yeah.
And you've all been regular.
Absolutely. So,
It was
again,
nice hanging out with Angelina and Point Blank. You are hilarious. Yes.
Good seeing you, Angie.
AI, I love you. I love your voice, AI. You got one of those voices.
yeah,
Oh, thank you, Angie.
absolutely.
Point Blank, I think you might have missed your calling. You should be doing comedy or something. I don't know.
Angie, I've heard that like 5 times this week, and I'm gonna be honest with
Right?
you, man. I'm gonna be
I
honest
really
with
think
everybody
that's-
that's here.
Yeah, I think
And I
that's
had a
your
couple
second-
conversations with people that are very close to me this week, and I'm like, when you hear something once, you don't really listen. When you hear something twice, you kind of think. But yo, I've heard it like 5 times this week, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm really seriously searching, trying to find my calling. I know what it is. I just don't know how to grab it.
Oh
I
man,
just don't know how to grab it. So thank you for that.
I
You
see it.
just made my heart start beating fast because I keep hearing this over and over and over.
I'm telling you, I said to Jaden before we started the show, I said, "Oh, is that the guy that always cracks jokes? Is real funny." He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, that's good. I'm glad he's on here tonight." So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, if that many people are telling you, that means something.
It's starting
Oh.
to not spook me in a bad way, but it's starting to spook me in a good way. It's like
Yeah.
I feel like every day I'm wasting time. So thank you. That means a lot. I appreciate it.
Okay, I'll see you on the next comedy thing.
Okay. You have a good night. I have to go also.
Soon. Let's get it. Angelina, you knew. I know your thing had froze, but is there anything that you ladies want to say?
Yeah, I was actually trying to say, I don't even know how that happened. That was crazy. I just stopped like, no, I feel like we all have our opinion, okay? We can't go by what you guys are choosing. We're choosing what we're choosing. And the thing about it is if you guys could come up with a beat with all that negativity, if you guys could come up with some beats, maybe you guys can get judged and see how that goes.
Yeah, absolutely. What she said.
What she said.
Judge, I know you got some words. Come on.
Oh, you know, Angelina got some good words.
on,
That's the
Angie.
part. She got some great words.
Thank you,
The look on her
guys.
face says everything. Take it away, Judge.
So I really enjoyed myself tonight. I will say that those people that are in the chat who are just hating and bringing negative energy, this is not the place for it.
Nope.
If you cannot just be open-minded to listen to somebody else and to hear someone else's talent and someone else's instrumentals, then you need to go. You have no reason to be here if you're going to be that biased. It's one thing to love who you love and to support who you support, but not at the expense of shitting on somebody else and not at the expense of putting someone else's talent down and saying that it is nothing. It only diminishes the talent of you who you are supporting when you are just completely shitting on someone else's talent based upon your bias. And check your bias when you come to a battle. Check your bias. And not to mention, this is not the place to be all in arms and everything. This is the place to have a good time. Have a wonderful time. And not to mention,
Wording.
beat maker, are these musicians paying you to being so hateful in the comments? Are they paying you? Are they paying your bills? Are they paying your college tuition? Because no one's paying mine.
Talk to him, Judge. Lock the ass up.
Tell him,
And are Are they even putting you on their tracks? Are they putting you on their music?
Exactly.
Because if the answer is no, then I strongly suggest you keep it cute when you come into this battle series. Keep it cute because you're making yourself look really bad right now.
Ooh.
And most importantly, for everybody else, just have a good time. This is what this is about.
That's what this is all about.
Have a wonderful time. Enjoy yourselves, because if you come in here with that energy, if you come in with that rah-rah, I'm gonna have to come down there and get you.
Mm-hmm.
I will come down there. Don't make me call on you either.
What's that part in Stomp the Yard? I was trying to interrupt the step line. And he's like, throw his ass to the wolves. You get
In the words of one of my professors who I had a year ago, she said, don't make me call on you whenever people would not respond on Zoom.
3 words, detention.
One thing too, Honorable Angelina, I heard you said taking a drive down Lakeshore Drive. You in the Chicago area?
Guilty.
No, because I don't run into too many people from Chicago. I'm from Chicago.
Shout out to
Well,
Shots.
edit again, me. I'm about to take a trip. I'm about to take a trip down Lakeshore.
Oh yeah, you're gonna take a trip down Lakeshore.
Edit again, media. I'm about to take a trip down Lakeshore Drive.
Oh, okay.
I need to holler at you because I want you on the Point Blank experience. I want you on the Point Blank experience for an exclusive, in-depth conversation / interview. I'm putting it out here right now.
Okay.
There you go. Shout out to Chi-Town as well.
Okay, you got it.
Everybody.
You got it.
How do I contact you? You on IG, FGPG? Where you at?
Yeah, I'm on IG. I'm already connected to you.
Okay. And Angelina, I'm saving you for I'm saving you for the right time because we're gonna bring the house down. Oh, you already got a spot. You just don't know it yet. And I'm talking about soon. I got to go to Cali next week. I'm going to Miami in June, but between probably Cali and June, edit again, media, Angelina.
Okay, gotcha.
Absolutely. So,
Okay, Point Blank travel.
Oh, you don't believe it, huh? Angelina, you don't believe it?
I don't know because I'm very unfiltered.
Well, we ain't gonna do it on Point Blank Travel, where it's all the rules. We're gonna do it on Point Blank Spirit, where I ain't monetized. They can't hit me with no copyright because I ain't getting no money. We're gonna do it there. But you're gonna be a little filter. I got to be a little filter.
Gotta love
everybody.
Bye, Angie.
All right,
Nice to see you.
Bye, everybody.
Have a blessed night.
You
All right,
too.
Guys, have a good night.
Thank
Hey,
you for having me on.
Hey, you knew? Did you eat all the damn oysters?
Oh, the oysters? I think they're gone.
Did you eat all the oysters? You knew?
No, they're in the refrigerator.
That's why your stuff blacked out.
Well, you know what? Before I forget, I do want to say that I do want to say that Lakeshore, for those who keep saying they want to go on Lakeshore is not for the weak. So if you're not ready to get cut off, and if you got road rage and all of that, Lakeshore is not for you because you're gonna be mad depending on what direction you're going. But it don't matter. You're still gonna be mad because someone's gonna cut you off, and you're gonna be hitting them. So it's not for the weak. So if you're here for it, then you got to be here for it all.
Can't get any worse than New York.
Lakeshore is just like the 405.
I mean, Lakeshore is like the FDR in New York. It's just you just got to be ready either way.
Yeah, New York is crazy with the cutoffs for sure.
Hey y'all, well I'm gonna have to raise up out of here, man. I'm
same here.
Tired. It's been a long day.
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to keep anybody. I know you guys got things to do.
But Beard, keep doing what you're doing, bro, man. I'm telling you, I have mad respect for you even before I was introduced to Battle of the Beats. Mad respect.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. You don't have to explain your numbers to nobody. Your numbers will speak for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't have to explain what you do. You know, it's easy for us. I do it too. I'm guilty of it, how hard we work. But your numbers will speak for themselves. I don't remember, and I don't know if. And I just want to give you this last little thing. I want you to think about this, man. I don't know. It's happened before, but I don't remember how long ago it's been since I had 50 people in my live stream.
Yeah, it's been
people don't just pop. Some of them pop in your live stream, but when people come and stay,
yeah,
Mad respect.
We're gonna talk offline, man, but don't let nobody ruffle your feathers. And I let it happen to me. I done cussed some people out of my live stream, and I cussed them out and then kicked them out.
Yeah,
don't do what I
did.
Well, this person said, he said, "Can y'all old ass niggas go ahead and stay the winner?" God damn, I've been waiting.
And the sad part, we don't know if that's a brother or somebody else. That sounds like that. Damn, that sounds like a brother. Sounds.
Yeah.
It honestly makes no difference because
it's disrespect.
I know it's not my channel, because had it been my channel, I definitely would have let that person have it in a heartbeat. And I mean, and I won't stop until I really let them have it. And then I feel good after that. I feel relieved and happy.
Yeah, sometimes it's just not worth it because they already know what's for them.
It's not.
And again,
Angelina, like me, I'd have went off and then kicked him out, but it's not worth it.
You know, and I saw what he was saying in the beginning. He's like, yo, I make beats too. Okay, well then join in. You know, let your music do the talking. Like you can say all that rah-rah, but you know, I want your music, I want to hear the music. I could care about everything else. The trash talk and all that, that's great. That's cute and stuff. But like I said, let us hear the music. Then we'll really be the judge. And you know, if you do good, you do. If you don't, hey, it is what it is. But at least you're still doing it. But all that extra, not needed. But
we had over 50. We had over, I think it was like 53 or 55 people in here.
And I thank each and every one of y'all because, like I said, none of this will be possible without y'all. So definitely, I truly appreciate the continuous love and support. Again, get ready for episode 8. That's actually going to be on May 21st, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's actually going to be a champion versus champion battle. I have Tone the Artist versus E-Money. That's going to be a good one. So I definitely cannot wait for that. I have a couple judges already for that one, but if anybody else wants to be up on the panel, just hit me up. You know? Right, UK, AIA, if you guys want to come back, Angelina, absolutely. I would love to have you.
Hey, put me down, Beard, because I'll be back from California by then. I'm going to Cali. Okay. I'll be back by then.
Yeah, so that's going to be the next episode. I was going to do it earlier, but Mother's Day and Father's Day is coming up, and I don't want to get in between that because I know everybody wants to spend time with their parents. So May 21st, that's when we're going to do it. That'll be the next episode. So tune in for that one. But again, big shout out to Chris Wansel. Big shout out to Big Dre. Shout out to each and every one of y'all coming through, showing that continuous love and support. It truly, truly means a lot to me. I forgot to mention, too, I do have merch available. If anybody wants to pick anything up, merch for the debate table, TDT, you can hit me up, all colors and sizes. And as my aunt mentioned earlier, we do have merch for her eye candy brand. This is unisex. It's for both men and women. So any color, any size, hit us up, and we got y'all. But again, shout out
one
to
last thing.
Yeah.
So season finale of The Message is going to be next weekend, Sunday, 5 p.m. Central Time on my channel, The Honorable Angelina Nordstrom, with that registered mark on it. Yeah. So check it out. Follow the channel. Subscribe and check out season 1 of The Message. Check out season 1 of Chasing Liberation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And check out everybody else on the panel here as well. All the information is going to be in the description. I'm going to have everything edited up, so you can definitely check them out and check everybody else out that's in the live chat doing their thing and all throughout these YouTube streets. But make sure that you guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, hit that notification bell. Anytime I go live, come through, kick your feet up, relax. My home is your home. You already know what it is. And remember the 4 beautiful things that make this world go round: peace, love, positivity, and prosperity always. So until next time, ladies and gents, I'm your host, B.D.B., a.k.a. Don Beard King. This has been another episode of The Table. Thank you very much. God bless. And we gone. Much
All right. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
One love.